I wanted to share my thoughts on the big news in the UK, the budget. But for technical salespeople, most of my contacts are from these Isles, and if you're from further afield, feel free to throw in your experience and opinions. I don't think it's controversial to say that since 2008, we, the UK, have struggled to keep up with our neighbours in Europe in terms of growth. We're also down on productivity, so the amount of output for each person working. And this has led to economic stagnation, which led to deficits in the budget, which has led to underinvestment. I'm not an economist nor a political scholar. I can't unpick the reasons for the decisions in this budget, and I'm keen not to share any disinformation. But here's how I'm seeing this shake out. I understand that employees in the UK will now cost their employers more from April 2025. And this follows a year of job losses in tech. Forbes call it the Great Tech Layoff. And they said that in August, the tech layoffs amassed to nearly 500,000 jobs. So it's a tough market out there. And if you're a knowledge worker in tech, you're probably already feeling this risk, or you're worried and already out of work. The cost of employees is going up by 1.2% to 15%, and the tax-free allowance on employees is lowering from 9,100 before paying national insurance down to 5,000. It appears to me that there are going to be some mitigations put in place to ease the transition. I think it's called employment allowance, for example. But long term, there's now a bigger incentive to do more with less. That productivity problem that we have to address maybe gets solved through some of this. For you sales and pre-sales people, this is an interesting double-edged sword. Those in these relatively well-paid roles will have just increased their cost to their employers, but every company in the UK just saw an increased cost for their human workers, a cost which doesn't exist when solutions are automated or made more efficient. So now, not only do sales and pre-sales people have to do a little more to earn their oats, but if you can tie your business case back to avoiding human work, there's an extra percentage or two in favour of your business case. How this will shake out long term, we'll not know for some time. There's always incentives and perverse incentives, and the world's full of enterprising and ingenious people and computers now who will spot the opportunities and exploit them. I'm sure others will have followed the budget more closely than I, but tell me in the comments, did you get a feeling of where the UK government was looking for this additional revenue to come from? I did have a great take from Richard Woods on the entrepreneur's take, and I'll put a link to that in the comments. I'll leave you with the question, will this budget make it easier or harder to sell? Leave an easier or harder below, and perhaps why you think that. Thanks.